The Khan of Khans!
Yes. So what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I just wanted to talk to you guys quickly about the Pixel MK20, which is basically my wireless lavalier microphone of choice. It's the wireless lavalier microphone that you're listening to right now. And I believe this is from a company called Pixel, because otherwise I wouldn't know what the company's name is, because everything else on the box is Chinese. I can't read that. So yeah, Pixel MK20, let's talk about it. The packaging basically came with a box and a bunch of stuff inside, which I am going to be showing you with some B-roll right now. And this carrying case, which is basically what I use, I don't use this. This carrying case essentially is where I keep everything that the setup comes with, essentially. It basically comes with a bunch of stuff, which I am going to be showing you, like I said. Essentially, for some context, I feel like I need to give you some background of how wireless lavalier mics go, like what you would need to do to get a wireless lavalier mic that basically sounds as good as this. Now, for you to get like a Sennheiser that sounds around this quality, you're going to be spending around $600 to $700 minimum. That is for a wireless lav mic system, and usually those lav mic systems are even going to be needing like removable batteries and stuff. This particular one does not need removable batteries. Essentially, it basically comes with a dual cable charger that you use to charge the rechargeable batteries that are inside the receiver and the transmitter. I also super like the fact that the transmitter has this locking mechanism for the microphone. Basically, what this means is if I were recording and I put this on my desk and maybe I got up in a hurry, I don't have to worry about the microphone pulling out. It basically just pulls it along with you, which is perfect. This, of course, comes with a manual, but I don't really think you're going to need it. I mean, of course, it's important to read your manual for your first setup, but I don't really think you're going to ever need the manual after the first time you go through it, because it's a pretty straightforward setup. All you have to do is power it on, power on the receiver, which is on my camera right now, and they basically connect together. You can see like a blue LED light come on that tells you that they're connected, and you can just go straight into the recording. Now, the quality of your microphone, no matter how good the lavalier mic itself is always going to depend on the preamps on your camera or the preamps on your audio interface or wherever you're recording to. So I basically got this about 2 months ago, and I paid just a little under $200 for it. I think now it's around 160, which is really not much of a difference, I guess. I had a little bit of a problem initially setting it up with my Fujifilm camera, because I was so used to the way preamps on Panasonic cameras worked, but things are a little different with Fujifilm, and I am new to the Fujifilm system, so it took a little bit of trial and error, and then I finally got everything right, essentially. Of course, you can tell that the quality is fantastic. You're listening to the microphone right now, and it's absolutely insane. I also really like the fact that this microphone has a monitoring unit, like an headphone jack on the receiver. So essentially, if you're using a camera that doesn't have an headphone jack, you can basically just use this and you're good. You don't have to worry about monitoring your audio. But of course, that's not going to be the true audio that your camera's preamps are recording, because yeah, the settings in your camera are going to determine what the audio comes out like. Maybe it's clippy, maybe it's not, stuff like that. But it's usually very good to be just a little over the, the limit on your camera, so that you can have some leeway to fix the audio if you make any mistakes in post. For me personally, it's a little insane that this costs only $160 on Amazon right now, because when I compare it to other people who make videos and like they have $1,000 microphones, $2,000 microphones, I can almost not tell a difference. And by almost not tell a difference, I actually think this sounds a little better. I'm not sure how. I really am not sure how. I just know that this sounds a lot better than other microphones that I have tried in the field, that I've tried with some other professionals, that I've tried with, in fact, some microphones that I've heard some other YouTubers use that, they've recommended, or maybe they just don't edit their audio properly. But I feel like the quality out of this for the price, it's insane. Like, this is the must-have, the only must-have wireless lavalier microphone system for YouTubers, content creators, people who shoot interviews, stuff like that. And the beautiful thing is this company actually has different versions of this microphone. There's another version that basically takes two microphones, and then you can record the audio from separate microphones to the left and the right units of the stereo input. There's also other microphones, like all other types that have like extra units and extra input units and stuff like that. So yeah, there's a microphone system from Pixel for every need or every type of use case, essentially. The final test I would want to do is the wireless range of this microphone. So I'm going to get up now. I'm going to leave the studio and I'm going to go to, what's it called now? I'm going to go to the living room, and then I'm going to keep talking to the microphone, and then I'm going to go into the kitchen, and then we're going to see if the microphone disconnects at any point, and then you can no longer hear me. This is basically going to be like a distant test, so we can know how far you can actually go with this microphone without losing the connection. So yeah, I'm just gonna go now. So just keep listening and let me know if it disconnects at any point. Yes, so now I'm on the corridor. I am walking into the living room. Now I am in the living room. Now this is a very big, large open space. There is no acoustic treatment in this room, so I should expect there should be a little more echo in the audio, unlike when I was in the studio. Now I am walking into the kitchen. Yes, so this is the kitchen, which is actually a lot farther from the studio than anywhere else in the house. If I wanted to be farther, I'm going to have to walk out of the building, so I don't really want to do that. The sun is really hot right now. Wait, is that cake?
A few moments later.
Okay, so I am walking back into the living room, and I am in the living room now, and I am walking towards the corridor. And now I am back on the corridor, and I am walking into the studio. Yes, now I am back in the office, and I am about to take my sit. So basically, that was the range test for this microphone. So that was basically my distant test for this microphone, and you can see that it basically kept its quality over long and distant spaces, and I think that's pretty fantastic. I really like this microphone. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I am really grateful to the guys at Pixel for reaching out to me and making this video possible. They actually reached out to me and asked me to buy this microphone on Amazon, and honestly, ever since I got it, I have been using it for every video because it's just so convenient using a wireless lavalier microphone instead of, you know, my regular condenser microphone setup with the audio interface or any other setup. Basically, I don't have to run a wire directly into my camera like with my other lavalier microphones. This is just perfect, straightforward, no stress, no nothing, straight to the point. I absolutely love it. So do I recommend this microphone? Absolutely. For the price and what you're getting for it, it's an absolute steal. And, you know, you have to actually think about the quality of this microphone compared to other microphones around the same price. In fact, I don't think there are wireless lavalier microphones around this price. They're usually $600, $700, $800, up to thousands of dollars for production units, essentially. And this is less than $200, actually around $160. So that's insane. It's a steal, and you should really consider picking this up if you weren't, you know, already looking at it. So let's take a look at this carry around case that they include on the box. Basically, I removed the foam padding that's in the cardboard box and I put it inside here because it fits perfectly. Although they included dividers, but I don't really feel the need to use that. I feel like this is a lot safer, so this is what I use. And up here, I keep everything else that came in the box with the lavalier microphone system. This is basically the charger. It's a dual charger, obviously, because you have to charge the receiver and the transmitter at the same time. This is the unit that lets you use this setup with a mobile phone. So you can basically connect this to a mobile phone and you're able to record directly into a phone. Anyways, moving on. These are basically the horseshoe mount, essentially. What this lets you do is you can put this, I'm going to show you right now. You can put this on the back of the device like so, and then you can mount this directly on top of the horseshoe. But obviously you don't need this for the transmitter unit. You only need it for the receiver unit, and I actually have one on the receiver unit right now. They put 3 in the box, I believe, and I only needed 1. So it's nice to know that if I actually lose it, I have extra ones. So thanks a lot, Pixel. There's also more actually. But yes, this is the wind Moth. So if I was ever shooting outside and it was a little windy, I would use this instead of using, you know, the regular, yeah. Basically, that's that for that. And this is the manual. It's a pretty straightforward manual. Half of it is Chinese, half is in English. You basically read this once and you never have to open it again. In fact, you don't necessarily have to read it to understand how to use the mic. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah, and then an extra cover for the microphone thing, which I don't think you're actually going to need to use ever. But yeah, that's basically everything that's in a box. And I basically have everything, like I said, inside this carry-around case that was included in the purchase. So for value for money, I feel like it's impossible to beat this right now. It just really doesn't make sense that it costs the amount that it does. And if you've been in the market for a wireless lavalier microphone system, this is honestly going to be the best bang for your buck. You're not going to be able to get another wireless lavalier microphone system that's going to give you the same quality, the same sound quality, the same performance. The fact that I don't even have to worry about batteries anymore, it's completely insane. You know, other wireless lavalier microphones that I've used in the past, I've had to be, you know, carrying batteries around with me, or buying batteries and keeping, or recharging rechargeable batteries, stuff like that. The batteries are built in, so you just charge it and you're good. If you're somebody who always prepares for your shoots, you're going to be fine. If you're not, then you're probably going to be somebody who prefers the removable battery type of system, and I'm sure they have options for that on their Amazon page, which I am going to leave links to in the description below, by the way. So do I recommend this? I absolutely do. It's fantastic. I love it. And again, thanks to the guys at Pixel for reaching out to me and making this video possible. And like I said, I will have links in the description if you want to pick this up. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you on another video that was shot by Kagan. Peace.